So what we're about to see is the second launch of the Amazon rocket. A couple things interesting that follow. You can continue to see the smoke trail of the rocket dissipate. But there's another interesting aspect to this stationary camera on the left on a widescreen of the launch. It'll be coming up right here. What you're seeing is the recovery wadding, which is a material used inside of the rocket tube. It is a somewhat fireproof material that is there to protect the parachute and other recovering material while the secondary explosion causes the nose cone of a rocket to come off. Typical procedure of a Estes model rocket. Next we'll look at 7 frames as the Amazon rocket passes through the viewfinder of the stationary camera on the left of the launch pad. And back to real time, what is occurring on the lower right outside of the viewfinder of this stationary camera. I am preparing the high flyer rocket for its inaugural launch by connecting the launcher to the igniters. The first thing that I noticed whenever the high flyer was launched, it was spinning and wobbling quite a bit. You can see this as this passes by in real time. If you listen closely, you might be able to hear me make the comment that the high flyer's nose cone had came disconnected from the fuselage. And in the next 7 video still captures the wobble from the high flyer becomes more apparent, especially as the rocket reaches the upper part of the viewfinder, and as it passes you can see how the smoke plume is wavy. At approximately 7:26 a.m. September 12th, 2016, the launch sequence began. This is the launch of the Amazon rocket as seen in the side camera from the left. This stationary camera was from the rear of the launch pad. The Amazon rocket landed perfectly in direct front of the launch pad, so I immediately started launch procedures on the high flyer rocket, skipping ahead approximately 20 seconds. Again, from this angle, the high flyer's wobble is still detected in real time. If you listen closely, you might be able to hear me grumble about the wobble. Skipping ahead 1 minute and 5 seconds approximately. That was the perfect launch of the Yankee rocket. Get down, get down, get down. Get down. It was so perfect I was concerned that it was going to land on top of the school bus that was located right behind me. Skipping ahead 1 minute and 50 seconds approximately. That was the second launch of the Crossfire rocket. I can be seen slightly fumbling with the launcher. There may have been a contact issue, not really sure with the igniters, but there was a delayed response. So what I did was continue to hold down the launch key, and it did take off. Mission complete. So I launched 4 rockets this morning. This high flyer I did not launch yesterday. I came out here mainly to get some off the launch footage. But one thing, first, the only unsuccessful thing that happened today was the high flyer's engine. Well, the rocket recover system mount came out, as you can see it right there. I don't think I used super glue on that particular case. I had used the glue gun, so super glue is definitely going to be the way to go. I'll explain more what those mounts are, but as you can see, it came out, and it also looks almost like it got a little burned up, perhaps possibly not enough wadding. I have to investigate to find out. Once again, the Amazon rocket was a complete success. However, this time I used a B62 engine. Yesterday was a B42, so I had a little bit more power coming out of that rocket this time. Got some pretty good heights, and it came in a pretty good range of where I wanted to go. So that's 2 successful launches for it. And of course, the old standby, the old Cub Scout rocket, the Yankee. Once again, I used an A83. This rocket's really balanced, so it may not even need much more of an engine than that. We could try it, but right now it's brand new and I don't want to risk losing it. So that's 2 successful launches. Now for the Crossfire rocket. Yesterday, the Crossfire rocket had some trouble getting the parachute out. So the audio cut out here, I'm going to overlay from the studio. Here's the parachute. Had a slight problem yesterday where the parachute did not come out. What I did last night was trim away some of the parachute. This reduces the volume of the parachute. This seemed to help a lot because it was a perfect launch and recovery. And used a larger engine. Yesterday was a B42, today was a B62. Overall, no rockets lost, so we have to say it is a successful day.